welcome to a new video on Bamboo Homestead. This morning we're out early. It's just past 8 o'clock, but the sun is still quite low and you can see the garden is still quite a lot of shade, so it's a good time to be out there. At first I'm just going to do some tomato trimming. So here we got one of the tomato plants, just came up on its own. And yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I tried to hang it up a while ago. Yeah, then I always take the new suckers out. Like here you can see this is the big stem here, the main stem. And here I've cut one off already. And then here is another little sucker that I'm just gonna trim off, because otherwise it makes another main branch and we don't need any more main branches. And the same over here. Here's the main branch, and then anything that comes in the middle off. Same over here, comes off. And even this one is already a big one actually. Main branch there, and then this is coming off the side. Here, I need the scissors. And you should always do that when it's not raining, which at the moment is not the problem because it is not raining at all. The rain that I thought would come didn't come, so we're still dry as hell. Here Maxie and Kaya picked some strawberries, beautiful. Nice for breakfast. Das großes willst du? Yeah, and here's our first pansy. Well, I think it's the third. Kaya might have taken some. Grown from seed, obviously, that's why it's only one for now. And then up here, German chamomile finally makes flowers too. So we can make tea with it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And yeah, Max tried to plant on heaps of spots, like over here, I'm not sure what he planted, but maybe corn, I'm not sure. But yeah, now it's just so dry. It's pretty sad. Yeah, it's still very hot and dry, all the soil, like you can water it and half an hour later it's dry again. So Max put in a few more seeds, maybe yesterday and a couple of days ago. But we need to stop because now our water tanks are fairly low and we need to just wait for the rain, and hopefully it will come soon. They had like north and south of us heaps of rain. Port Macquarie and stuff got heaps. But we got left out this time, so we're still dry. We had like a little drizzle or something, but didn't really do that much for the soil. So now we're just waiting and hoping. And then also with those tomato plants, I'm making sure that nothing is touching anything, and on the bottom here that there is no little sprouts coming out, little leaves obviously yellowing like this. I'm also taking them off, and as I said with the other suckers, and also for example with this one will grow a bit bigger and it would touch the wood there, I'll just cut it off. Because if it touches anything, it doesn't have enough airflow and it will get sick or get blight, blight is more, this is probably yellow because not enough water, but then blight is more dotty. Like for example this one has more blight, like there, more dotted and sort of sick, and that's because we haven't staked it up, so it doesn't have enough airflow, it just sits here on the ground. And usually when you have lots of rain you also get heaps of blight. So now here I haven't trimmed it at all, as you can see there's so many sprouts coming off the main branch, so I just cut them off with my nails. and then maybe give him a chance after taking everything off that's dead and sick. And I give him, actually there is a stick already here, so I'm just going to tie it up here and hope for the... Oh, this is the finished result. No more blight, nothing. Barely any leaves, but he will survive. And nothing touching anywhere. It's pretty cool, spaghetti squash inside the pineapple plant. As I maybe showed in other videos, there is a little pineapple growing in there, which is awesome. Our first pineapple, it will be. Here we got a huge dill plant. It's as tall as our Yarra Peony plum. And so I'm gonna take the seeds and stuff, and sometimes when I have time I also take these and dry them. And then I have them for my pickles in summer, or yeah, pretty much soon. Hopefully we get more pickles. So Kaya can't eat them all. And then I just hang them up and dry them and put them in my pickle jar. This is our other crazy garden bed that we didn't plant really any tomatoes. We planted other stuff and the tomatoes took over, so we let them. And because we didn't get that much rain this year, we actually finally got some tomatoes now. So like, wow, I'm surprised. I actually haven't been down here in a while. And we let it go. This one we didn't really take any suckers out and stuff, so it's just a tomato mess. But beautiful, it's really yeah, Meg said he staked it up a little bit like there and stuff. So otherwise they're on the floor. But yeah. You can just let them just go a bit more wild, and it works as well if you don't have too much rain.
Had 2 bites and chuck it on the floor because it's right.
You had to bite and chuck it on the floor.
I had 2 bites, then I said to Dad, what is this white thing?
Yeah, and this one is our newest sort of garden bed. We haven't planted it fully yet. There's a few zucchinis and pumpkins along there. Big sunflower, but otherwise, yeah, we didn't do too much yet. But it's also because we had to kill all the grass off and the weeds. So Max put heaps of bamboo leaves on this side. There's some leaves from other trees, and now if you dig down here, it's a bit hard doing that with the kids. So it's really thick, so nothing could grow through. And then underneath, it's actually still a little bit wet, and there is just nice soil there. So we can just probably take the mulch off and put it somewhere else and plant in there. And then over here the same, he did already one little part ready to plant.
Oh, down there.
And they're the same, yeah. There is just heaps of straw, and if you pull the straw away, all the roots of the grass and the weeds have died. And now we can plant again, so it's pretty cool. So we're also now, we don't need to dig, like we actually dug this garden bed there, but really it's a mistake if you dig, because so much work on your body and everything, and it's just so much better off doing it a couple of months before you want to plant. You just mulch it heaps. And yeah, you can even lasagne it if you have newspaper or something. And like, you have to try, if you're a digger, a gardener digger, then you should just try and lasagne it, and you will never go back to dig again, I think. Because we also didn't want to listen to people that said, yeah, dude, no dig. We're like, yeah, it's the quickest, let's do it. And actually now, yeah, we won't go back to dig ever. So here we got some corn, which is awesome. Some corn coming along. So we just need to watch them, because otherwise the rats are going to take them before us. He loves using the scissors. Chopping the grass like Daddy, mowing the lawn, huh? And here we got actually our pomelo tree. That's also grown pretty well. It's pretty good.
some zinnias and stuff over here.
Big
Grassy, good cat.
Oh yeah, you reckon that's exciting? Look at this guy. Pull me. Or should I pull it off?
Daddy,
Quite a few.
Ja, kannst du nicht abschneiden, genau so. Ja. Oh, das ist wirklich streng. Hei, das habe ich jetzt nicht gedacht. Jetzt. And here is our white Genoa fig tree. And in that mess down there, a bit of grass and stuff. And there is a pineapple growing too. And let me show you all the tomatoes up under the roof. We did that originally because we thought we were going to get rained on heaps. But now I actually have the opposite problem, that they don't get enough watered. Like you can barely get them watered enough because they just dry out so much. Mostly the black pots are pretty stupid. But still some success, I guess. I've had a few, there's a few bigger ones, but yeah, just so dry, they dry up the leaves and stuff. Over here some more. These are, I think, they should be orange ones, so they're not going to turn red, but orange. Yeah, look at that, it's so sad, it's so dry. Especially in those bags, what a mistake. In spring or winter you always think, oh that's a good idea, and then summer hits and you're like, oh, why did I do that? This one is also a beautiful one. And I even planted one in the ground here. But it's got blight, doesn't have enough sun probably. Shiny gefunden! She's fine. Citrone. Need to go and show you the lemons. Look at how many lemons we've got on there. Some have gotten bigger now, it's so cute. These are our first lemons, I've told you before in other videos, but show you again. So look how big they are now.